Hi, I'm Sephera, and welcome to my Patreon. I really appreciate you coming in and taking a look around. You can join for as little as $1 for a month, and it gives you access to hundreds of posts because I've had this thing for many years. Some of the perks include you getting thanked in books that get published. And sometimes, even if you leave, if you've been donating $5 or more for a few months and you leave and I publish a book, I'll still put your name in the book because I do appreciate the support you gave me while it was happening. And writing a book, some of these books, the first book I started with Patreon, for example, my space opera, I still haven't finished it. And that thing's been going on for 4 years because I've been writing other books in between and screenplays and so on. On the other side of the wall, it is mostly journals, and it's not because I think my life is so exciting. It's really just to give people a glimpse into how writers live their lives because I think a lot of people get curious about what do you do all day? You just sit and write, or do you have jobs? Do you do this and that? And in my Patreon, I do talk about some of my other jobs that I don't really talk about on Facebook or Twitter that much. A lot of things I do, people who don't know me in real life don't even know unless you're on my Patreon. I often post stories and things like that, but sometimes because of copyright reasons, I don't show you the story till it's been published. It depends on the contract I have with whoever I'm working with for short stories and books and things like that, right? Because nowadays, a lot of publishers consider Patreon as previously published, even if only a handful of people saw it. So I don't want to ruin my rights by that, but you do ultimately get to see the work at some point. And also, I have different levels. I have levels for editing, I have levels for tarot reading. And now you can see I'm all dressed up today in one of my gothy outfits. And so, on my $50 tarot reading, you get one tarot reading a week, usually 10 to 15 minutes, and gives you the whole week's overview. And the best part about that is that you can ask me to dress up. I will do the tarot reading just as my normal self, but if you want me to dress like this is kind of a gothy vampire look. I was just doing a little thing for a screenplay I'm doing, so I'm all dressed up. So I thought I'll make a Patreon video, and so I can be gothy. I can be a character out of my book. I've dressed up as Dr. Miriam Frederick over a dozen times now from my Captured Souls novel, with my doctor's robe, and she wears crazy wigs and gives the tarot reading. I can be anyone you want. So that's a lot of fun for both of us. It's fun for me and it's fun for you. And I think it's well worth the money because you get a tarot reading and you get to see me be a freak. Anyways, I really appreciate you taking a look at my Patreon, and I hope you come on in and join, okay? So have a fantastic day, and we'll see you on the other side.